Hi, okay, I just had the most fun revelation. I was walking to the post office with my umbrella. Super fun polka dot umbrella. It's not raining anymore. And you see this town where I live. I mean, you can't really see, but it's a small town, okay? And let's see it from this perspective. I live in a really nice corner because everything's maintained around me. Anyway, I live in this super small town, right? And I was walking just like this, except I had my umbrella up. And I walked by my garden, which is kind of a right brain garden. And I looked at my strawberry plants here, which need some serious weeding. And I realized as I looked at them that I could dig up, they're so prolific, right? I could dig up the whole plant and weed out. Oh, I know there's gonna be another lesson here too, darn. See all the grass that's grown in there? That's from the hay I covered them with a couple years ago. Anyway, I'm walking down the alley and I'm talking to myself. And I said, I can dig up those strawberry plants and take out the weeds and put them back in. And I'm just getting so fired up about that. And then I realized I was talking to myself. And then I thought, people might think I'm a little crazy if they saw me talking to myself. And then my next thought was, but I'm pretty sure I feel really happy and excited right now. So maybe talking to yourself isn't a sign that, you're crazy. Maybe it's that you're super happy. Which led me to think of all the other things that the world might call crazy that are actually signs of happiness. Okay, I kind of almost saw a rainbow right there. Like dancing or skipping, right? Or wearing feathers in your hair. Meanwhile, I'm walking to the post office. Okay, I've got my boots and my painted pants and my polka dot umbrella and feathers in my hair. And I'm feeling a little bit like the grandmothers in Practical Magic, who walked through the little town and everybody going pss, pss, pss. So funny. I think that happens a little bit here. I think they love me, but I'm sure some people are like, oh, that lady. So my point is, we have been taught to hold back. Don't get too happy or joyful or excited, or people are going to start calling you, telling you that you have a screw loose, or you're a little wackadoodle or too woo-woo. And dancing in the streets, singing out loud, skipping, talking to yourself, shouting from the rooftops, I just got a download. Whatever it is, we hold ourselves back. Oh my gosh. Like, how often do you reel in your enthusiasm because you don't want to look crazy, right? We hold ourselves back so much, just like those weeds in the strawberry bushes. So what would it take? You know what it takes sometimes? Okay. Hello. I just did this Facebook Live about how intense it is right now. I'm going to move under because it's still sprinkling a little bit. How intense the time is right now. And I'm just going to go stand in front of my unicorn painting. No one thinks that's crazy at all in this town. Okay, so I just did this Facebook Live about how intense the energy is right now, and how a lot of us are feeling really challenged and being given plenty of opportunity to worry or stress, right? And I explained how right now, because we're at this pivotal opportunity to shift from fear to love in our own lives, we're getting shaken up so that we have to learn finally how to focus our attention and our creative energy on what we want. So it's just like those strawberry bushes. So I've been kind of going in and weeding when I can, a little bit every time. Like yesterday when I was out in the garden, I pulled some dandelions from around the strawberries bit by bit. But now I'm going to dig each plant up by the roots so I can pull out the grass that's been growing and that's been stifling the growth of those strawberry plants for years. Because I'm finally over looking at all the grass growing up through my strawberry plants. So what is the grass? What is the grass that's growing up through you as the strawberry plant? And are you willing to let the universe dig you up and pull out the weeds, which isn't going to be comfortable, right? I mean, those plants are probably going to be a little withered when I put them back in the grass, in the ground. And then I'm going to have to water them and, whisper sweet nothings to them in order to get them growing again. But that's what the universe is wanting to do with you. Dig you up by the roots, pull out the weeds so that in the moment, even though it feels uncomfortable, what it's preparing you for is this record-breaking, season-breaking harvest, blossoming, fruiting. So don't hold back. And if you feel yourself being dug up by the roots and stripped away of those nasty weeds that have been holding you back, rest into it. The universe has got your back. And if you want some help really being in this perspective, it takes your right brain. It takes the intuitive, infinite side of you to achieve this perspective. And this is why I'm here. My soul's mission is to help you think like an infinite being, because life is the canvas of your soul. So go to whitneyfreya.com, sign up for my newsletter, find out my live events, my online events, my one-on-one coaching. If you really are ready, if I can be the universe and dig you up by the roots and pull away the weeds, then that's what I'm willing to do. Okay, love to you all.